Neil from Essex here to show you a new product. Every once in a while, something rolls in here that every one of us kind of looks at and is like, yep, I could use that at home. And this is definitely one of those. So I'm going to walk you around this trailer here a little bit, show you some of the features on it, tell you why it's priced as well as what it is, and see if it's something that might fit well behind your tractor or utility vehicle.
Essex, a helping hand with your land.
What we have here is a little dump trailer to go behind your tractor or utility vehicle. This is made by a company called Extreme Road&Trail, and very cool that they're only about an hour away from us. This is a locally made here piece, which is important when it comes to this kind of thing because that goes really far to holding your price down. This is a fairly big piece, and when you look at trailers that have to come in from manufacturers far away, you can pay several $100s in freight costs in order to get them in, but we can sell these at a really good price because we're able to pick them up directly from the manufacturer where they make them. This guy here will sell for $3,600, and you get a lot for that $3,600. The bed here itself is a full 4 by 6 feet wide, and it has a self-contained system in here to give it power up and down for a hydraulic dump. The wheels down here in the bottom are heavy enough to give it a 2,000-pound load capacity, so you can load this guy up here in the back with a meaningful amount of dirt or stone and mulch to move around your property. And the tires are on a walking tandem axle. That's nice for a couple reasons. Helps the thing drive and contour around your property nicely, and it also gives it a lot more stability when you've unhooked it from a machine and it's just sitting somewhere. You can see sitting here in our showroom, we can tilt the bed up and that kind of stuff without having a machine hooked to it because you've got a much bigger foundation underneath of it to keep things stable. The unit itself has this hydraulic power pack in it. It's power up, gravity down. It has a 12-volt battery in order to operate that system, so you don't need to take wires from your tractor or utility vehicle and come back and hook the wires up to the trailer. The whole thing is self-contained with its own built-in battery. Now you have a battery tender that comes along with the trailer to plug in order to keep that battery fresh. So if you've left this thing for a while, you're going to need to hook that tender back up again in order to bring that battery back up to charge. In front of the unit here, right behind on the drawbar, is a bit of a, called an ammo box that has that sealed place there to be able to keep the controller to do your up and down function nice and dry. This will hook up behind the back of your machine using a traditional 2-inch ball. You have the check chains and everything on here to hook onto the machine in case that happens to pop off. However, this is not road legal in this configuration. There's no lighting package on here for you to be able to drive up and down the road. At a little bit of added cost, they do make road legal versions of these small dump trailers, so if that's a concern of yours, might be something to look into for that little bit of added cost to make it road legal. You'll notice here you have a regular jack here on the front. You have a pin to pull out to kick that into a 90-degree position in order to kick it back. Now we've ordered this one through here in black. We do actually have color selections available for these as well. There's a pretty sharp looking gray and then a kind of a desert tan available as well, depending on the kind of machine that you might want to hook this behind. So not sure if this is going to find a place at my house or not, but the list of chores that I have to do that would be a lot easier with one of these things behind my RTV would be pretty easy to justify, right? A lot of good possibilities. And as far as implements and trailers, and especially dump trailers go, I'm really impressed at the price point that we're able to offer this at. Even with all the cost increases and everything that we've seen up until this point, it's still very affordably priced, I think, for what it offers to you. So $3,600. So if you've got a property that could use an implement like this, or you're shopping for a piece of equipment, or you have parts or service needs for a machine you've already got, give us a call at Essex. We're available at 800-222-3373 or online at Essex.com. This will hook up behind your machine using a 2-inch ball, so just a regular common 2-inch ball that you have off the back of your car.